you could win an awesome giveaway. So we're starting off with a Movie Town voucher tonight, all right? So all you have to do is comment, guys. All you have to do is comment to win one of these giveaways. And you could also send voice notes to 492-TALK. That's 492-8255. We also have a wireless Clip Extreme mouse here, sponsored by Mega Mark Computer Services, guys. For all your computer services needs, guys, virus removal, software and hardware installation, anything you could think of that you need, even if you're not sure if he does it, just give him a call. That number is 733-6157 or 330-8791. And one of the best things about him, guys, he does house calls, all right? So you just give him a call, let him know what your situation is, and he will definitely give you some help out. He will fix whatever problem you're having. And we also have, sponsored by Carl's Construction, a Bluetooth Thunder headset, all right? Wow. So that's Carl's Construction. That's Carl's Construction, guys. It's 385-2775. So you're calling, you're asking for the backhoe man, or just ask for Alberto Mendez. Anything that you could think of, backfill, where's all these other construction stuff, backfill, demolition, anything that you could think of, just give him a call. If you're not sure, again, just give him a call and ask, all right? So that number again is 385-2775. We're going to have an awesome show tonight, guys. Remember, all you have to do is comment to win one of these great prizes. We're now kicking things off. Oh my gosh, I see him kicking things off. Wait, I real sorry earlier. We're now getting everything started. We're now getting everything started. So remember to share, and comment. Share to all of your friends. We're going to have an awesome show, and we want to hear what you think. And before I go over to Kyle Joseph, guys, today's a really, really special. I can't say how special this day is, because on this day, a million years ago, Kyle came on this earth. So we want to say a really special and happy birthday to Kyle Joseph. He is awesome. He's one of my most favorite people on earth. He is a blessing in my life, and in every single person that that knows Kyle, I'm sure they will only have those things to say, that he's truly a blessing. He's a great big brother, and happy birthday to Kyle Joseph, all right? So we're going to go back to Kyle now and get things started, all right?
Well, happy birthday, Kyle.
Thank you so much for your final great family, 10 years old, right? Apparently, she said, you know. You know, tonight is going to be something special. We're talking about with social media, and we have I don't know if you want to call yourself an expert social media junkie, I don't know. Or ex-social media junkie, that's what we're on, I don't know.
No, I wouldn't call myself a social media junkie. I mean, at one point in time, I did use social media quite a bit, but these days, I only really go on it for the memes, you know. So.
I wonder why. Maybe we're more occupied these days, I don't know.
You're more occupied these days, Difa?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Nice, that's what we're talking about. Anyhow.
I'll just say that, yes?
Hey, Taman is going inside the studio earlier. But anyhow, we have a little video. Now, a long time ago, see Keelan the Hunter, but we find him. He went in the jungle and we find him, right? And we have a nice little video we want to throw up for you to see. So, run that thing there, selector.
What? Come on, I guess I'm just a misfit, huh? Yeah. Not coming right now? No, not coming right now? Yeah, I listen. Real.
Yo, you know what we're doing it? It's your boy the Hunter. We're keeping it real. Larry, be real. Real Talk TV. Y'all know how we're doing it, yeah? All didn't see me for the whole year. But don't worry, it's vibes. Good things come to those who wait, right? Larry, be real. So this time, we want to make sure they're focused, because you don't want to get distracted. You understand what I'm saying? Just know, fellas. Just give me a second. You know how the messages give. Yeah, so what we talking about again? Right, social media. All you addicted to all your phones, like be honest with yourself, right? So we got to ask people, why do you just let go their phone for 2 seconds, right? Like be real. From a scale from 1 to 10, how addicted you would say you are to your cell phone? Something like a 12.
Nah, 8.
8?
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody can say there's a 10, boy. I don't know, we go find out, right? 8?
Yeah, I'll say 8 because it's our people who will sleep with their Wi-Fi or data on and take it off.
You gotta take it off. But my Wi-Fi do sleep.
I feel like it's not so much addiction to the phone and the social media, but more the relationships. Like, cause I feel like I do bound to go on my phone, but then a man might message you, hey, you're coming to class, or you're in school, and that's something you need to answer, cause you never know what it might be going on now. So I could tell you, I've locked off Facebook, WhatsApp, everything for exams and things, and it was a breeze. It
was a breeze.
A breeze.
All right. Okay. See, the man says, it's the connections, it's the relationships that keep you connected. You understand what I'm saying? So this one should be easy for you. Easy peasy. So, bro, I offer you $1,000 for no social media for a month. You taking that offer? Of course you go.
Nah, that is just not enough, boy. That ain't good enough for that.
The man now says it was easy breezy, boy.
It's easy breezy to stay off, but
right.
$1,000, that nah.
$1,000, boy?
Nah, boy. Nah.
So tell me how much you talking?
Boy, I want $1 million flat. That is all I want. $1 million I good to go. $1 million I doing that, I tell you.
Guys,
1,000.
Guys, I'm not sure I heard right.
1,000.
I'm not sure. My ears is giving trouble sometimes.
Nah.
The man say $1 million.
I want $1 million.
Alright, well, I gotta call the boss and see if we could widen the budget.
Nah, I with it. I with it.
$1,000, boy. People is work hard for $1,000, boy.
What could I do with $1,000?
You could do all kind of things.
One bill to $1,000 gone.
But you can buy real Polaroid. How much Polaroid you can buy? 1,000 Polaroid. You ain't think about that. You can share with your friends. He ain't studying now, but that's a small thing. Right? Alright, so have you ever been on that seat, that special seat, that toilet seat?
Yeah, man.
And get a nice little message, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and answer it. I don't know, you had to tell me.
Yes, of course. I've actually done the until your leg hurting one time.
Until your leg hurting.
You need to come out. You need to come out. Yes.
Alright, well, I didn't reach that level yet. Maybe by the end of the year, I'll hook up myself to that level, right? Like,
if I go to the toilet and the phone ring, I would answer.
Nah, negative.
Negative, not positive. Negative, why?
Because a lot of things could happen. You could drop it in the toilet bowl.
You don't want that.
You could infect yourself actually.
You don't want that. What's the last time you clean your phone?
Yeah, because you use your phone all the time. You can get yourself sick, and that is just not sanitary at all. It's not that serious.
Not that serious, that could wait.
Yes.
Like, be real. Hey, for the guys who are in toilet seat, we ain't judging you, just get your hand sanitizer, right? Like, be real.
You gotta talk to the smallies.
You gotta talk to the smallies. You can't miss out. You don't go in the bathroom and the smallie message and you miss out. You understand what I'm saying? Recently, they had this girl, her mother took away her cell phone from her.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she committed suicide. What do you think about that?
Well, the generation today, they basically are very attached to it because it is a symbol that helps them with their self-esteem. So every time somebody likes or somebody comments, that does something for them. So taking that away is taking away their world of feeling good and having a sense of self-worth. So I worked in a secondary school and I know how addictive cell phones are. In my days going to school in secondary school, you cannot come to school with a camera phone. You had a Nokia and everybody had the same ring. But basically, yeah, it's serious. They're very addicted to it.
Well, I think sometimes parents give children too much leeway, as old people say, too much distance now.
Yeah.
And when they try to restrain them now, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because I think we had something like that sometime last year where a boy ended up killing his mother when the mother took the phone from him.
Yeah.
It's the same way. The mother maybe allow him too much distance.
Yeah.
And when they try to take it away now, you gotta be crazy, man. You could do a thing like that.
But it kind of shows like how addicted we have become to it, that we can't feel like we can't live without it. About 10 years ago,
back in the day, you're like, man, in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood, you even need no Wi-Fi or nothing. You used to teach neighbor Wi-Fi, all you need, but...
And you're having a real fun.
Yeah, real fun. We just need to get the youth back into that now.
Larry, be real.
Larry, be real.
Let us be real, man.
Larry, be real.
This man made for the camera.
Yeah.
All I give him the camera, now just give him it. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Hey, let's see it's serious out on these streets here. You know, one person that's talking about like this, you know, one of the things, the reason this topic came up is because recently it had a young lady who committed suicide. But it was, you know, the parents took away her phone.
A mother.
A mother. But we know it wasn't really linked fully to that, right? Where's your opinion on that, Onika? I don't know.
Well, apparently, from what I heard this story, her mom found some pictures on her phone and he took away the phone. The pictures apparently were not, yeah, they were a little lewd, and her mom took away her phone. She came the next day to her mom's work early, like earlier than she would, asked for the house keys, went home, because nobody was home at that time. When her mom got home, she found her dead in her room. She drank poison. But the door was locked, they had to break open the door.
Wow.
She drank poison. I mean, so the news and the headlines and stuff on social media, they promoted the story like, well, mom took away girl's cell phone and she committed suicide, but it was much deeper than that. I mean, she didn't commit suicide just because she took away her cell phone. I think the nature of what she found, and I don't think somebody could just commit suicide on a whim, or at least, I don't know, just like that. I mean, I would suspect that that young lady probably was having thoughts before, you know, those kind of tendencies. But it's a sad,
deeper issues going on, right?
much deeper issues, you know, but it was linked to the phone in a sense. First of all, I think she was 16. I mean, what you're doing with naked pictures on your phone at 16, right? That's a sad story. There's also another story last year where a young man, a schoolboy, still going to school, his mother took the phone away from him because he was spending too much time on the phone. And he, in a rage, because the article said he thought it was unfair, he got a cutlass and chopped up his mother. Chopped off her hand, severed her hand, chopped her all about her body.
Whoa.
Because she took away his cell phone. Yeah? Now, these are stories we would not have been hearing about 20 years ago. Because no child was attached to a phone like that. There were no phone issues 20 years ago. They had other issues, of course, but phone, a young person being attached to their phone would not be one, if they even had a phone, right? So, I mean, these are sad stories. Again, that young man obviously had issues aside from her taking away the phone, you know. You're not just going to get in a rage because your mom took to the point of chopping up. So he had some serious issues going on behind the scenes, you know. But social media is a serious thing. Very, very serious thing.
It's true. I guess it's basically what you use it for, right? Because social media, I guess, when you really think about it, is really just something, some kind of media that you could share or you could talk about. You could, you know what I mean? And that existed like years before that, right? But now they build platforms. Like in my days growing up, I don't know, it didn't really have Facebook at the point in time when you get into this, that High Five. You know about High Five? Anyone know about High Five?
I was on High Five.
I was on High Five, yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow. And the friend, anybody knows ICQ?
Of course, I was on ICQ. I used to talk to my aunt from England on ICQ.
Serious?
Yeah.
I never heard that one.
Yeah.
You never hear about that? Wow, that's like one of the biggest chats.
MSN Messenger.
MSN Messenger.
That was social media.
Consider that a chat, but it's interesting to know that, yeah? And then as things develop, you know, we get a phone call and all these different things happen, right? But it's just interesting to know that, you know, social media come from somewhere where it had, you know, at different platforms it have. And today, there is something like, when you say it's like involving like every person's life. Yeah?
Every person's life and in every aspect of their lives too. Social media has taken over the entire world, entertainment. If you have a business now and you're not on social media, something wrong.
Right.
All business people now know that the traditional form of advertising is slowly dying.
Right.
And if you have a business and you're not on social media, everybody's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
That's where everything is now, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting. So first thing first, we're not necessarily saying social media is a bad thing.
Correct.
But we want to explain, like, obviously we need to really show is social media junkies.
Right.
To explain how maybe what it is about the social media platform or this concept that have people doing all kind of madness and also living a weird kind of life, right? So here's a question I want to ask. Maybe I could ask Mark first, right? But all your online, I mean, know how often all this be on all your phone. Mark, how often you spend on your phone? If you any day, right? How often you spend on your phone?
Out of 20, well.
I'm telling you, some people, we just realize people be in the job and they're still on their phone whole day. But anyhow.
Out of 24 hours.
Probably 3 hours.
Lie.
3 hours?
3 hours, yeah. Generally when I work, really, I just be using my phone.
That's cool.
Because your job is on the road, so you can't be on your phone. Okay, all right.
So if I don't know data, if I had data on the phone, I would have been on.
Things would be a little different then. How often you spend on your phone, Lifa?
On the phone or on social media?
On your phone. I just want to hear your phone first.
Well, I use my phone for lots of different things. So basically, like all day, because let me explain. I use my phone, for example, when I'm working, because I work from home, I'd use my phone to play music, or I'd use my phone for my tracking apps to monitor my time, to track my time, because I'm a freelancer. So I use my phone for a wide range of different things to aid my life, not so much social media.
Okay, so how much time you spend on social media? This includes WhatsApp, eh?
Including WhatsApp.
Including
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
On your computer.
Including WhatsApp.
Maybe like 4 to 5 hours.
We're not there.
4 to 5 hours?
Because my WhatsApp is always signed into my computer, and if I'm working on my computer, I can just easily switch to it and, you know, talk. But I'm not like on my phone.
I feel it's more than 4 to 5 hours.
That's plenty.
That's plenty.
I feel it's more than that. I feel it's more than that.
But like I said, I'm always on my computer.
Or 8 to 12.
Anyhow, let me hear it is going on online, and I know we'll go to Eva now.
All right, so actually, before we continue, we want to hear how much hours you all spend online, right? Because that's actually a serious question.
Yeah, because they online now.
We're all online now.
Yeah.
So Valina actually said I spend an average of 5 to 7 hours on my phone.
Oh, that's a day's work.
5 to 7. I'm trying to work it out in my head, but it's sounding like plenty. But 5 to 7 is not that much. It's 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, but...
Okay, so you sleep for like... Anyway, let's not do that math.
Yeah, let's not.
Right.
People
So let's
sleeping
say
on
good
their
night to Valina. Good night to you. You're really special. Good night to you. She says, she's big enough. Keelan here. She says, yes, a boss. Keelan, big up to you. Christopher Pereira, good night.
Yeah,
Real Talk family. Good night to you as well, Christopher. Eniala. If someone wakes up each morning and drank alcohol, we would say they have a problem. These days, most times, the first thing people check each morning is their cell phones. Very, very, very true.
That is true.
Timothy Jairam, social media connects persons daily, creating a global village or community. That's also true. Let me see. Smartphones are described as the modern day handkerchief. Food for thought, the modern day handkerchief.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Maybe it has an app you can sneeze in, but go ahead.
Okay, Kyle. Christopher Perry, it
also
also depends if it's constant.
How old are you today?
Oh, he said it also depends on if you're constantly online. That's true. Angel Adele. I spend approximately 1 hour. Angel, please. Please. Angel, my sister. Come on. Dude, okay, let me finish reading comment. I spend approximately 1 hour in a 24-hour period. No addiction there whatsoever. Angel, that's not true. Guys, Angel, I'm telling the truth right now. Alright, Trevor Crookshank. Good night. Hope I'm not late. No, Trevor, we're now getting things started. We're talking about social media. For anybody who's now tuning in, guys, we are talking about social media. We want to hear what your perspective is. We're really mainly focusing on the effects of social media on youths. We kind of got it off of the story where Monday, was it Monday?
Monday.
Or Sunday, somewhere
yeah.
there. A 16-year-old would have committed suicide because her mom took her cell phone, or at least that's what the media said it was. All right, so that's what we kind of going off of. So we want to hear what you all think about social media, even in your life. Maybe you may not be young. It's okay. But we want to know what the effects of social media is on your life as well, right? Especially from older people, actually, because they will see the change from when you were younger and living in a different time to what it's like now. So we want to hear what you all think, right? That's just for anybody who just tuned in. Angel says when you have an 11-month... Okay, Angel just trying to justify her lies. Angel just trying to justify her lies. Celeste Ferreira, I always have my phone, lol, whether it's to play music, talk, Google, everything. Wow, Sally. Everything. Have a list of things to do. Use it just to kill time. Keep losing my comments. I always have it and use it, lol. I can't live without it. Sally, you can live without your phone.
Nobody take away Sally's phone from her. We don't want our next news.
I actually forgot my phone home on Thursday and I was quite fine.
I actually feel happy sometimes when I leave my phone. Like
I wasn't happy because I knew I needed it for a certain period in the day and Yeah, but anyway, Christopher Pereira, social media is one of the greatest tools created in our time. However, our young people need to be educated on using it wisely. Teach them the pros and the cons. Yes, that's true. Timothy Jairam, a handkerchief is known to always be in your pocket. Yes,
Oh,
Timothy, we
Timothy,
catch.
you get it.
So you all didn't understand?
No.
I had catch it, but go ahead.
Timothy,
Yeah.
they a bit
clarifying,
slow.
I was just on
Excuse
kicks,
them,
yeah.
all right? I knew what you meant, Timothy. That was a really good
You know, my mind went there.
All right,
You know where
let me
my
read
mind
like
went.
2 more comments really quick. I prefer staying connected. This is Eniala, sorry. I prefer staying connected on social media rather than actually calling people. I only call if needed.
Papa.
So what kind of thing is this, Valina? iPhone tracks your phone usage. I use my phone for work emails and YouTube a lot. I use Instagram once in a while, and I want to cut down my Facebook to 1 hour a day. This is a work in progress, lol. Okay,
this?
well, we know you're not going to accomplish that today because this show always goes over an hour. So you're ready. Fail for today, right, Paulina? Just throwing that out there. All right, so our first giveaway is going to go to Timothy Jairam. You are the winner of our Movie Town voucher. All right, congratulations to you guys. Stay tuned. We have more giveaways to be given for you all to receive. All right, so just continue to comment and we will continue to give you all some awesome giveaways. All right, we're gonna go back to Kyle now.
Hey, so you know the modern day handkerchief, you know how this go, and we have Lifa here. She have a nice little unique story she's gonna share with us, right? But before that, Onika is the only person on the panel with a young daughter. How old is the daughter?
13.
13 that goes to school, and you know, so she interacting. She has to deal with, I guess, all these things all the time, right? With, you know, the social world with young people's life, right? And there's a little story you wanna.
Two stories. Well, one is yes. One is we were going to. I was dropping her to school one morning,
Right.
and traffic as usual. And there's the car in front of me. There's a young lady in the back seat. She could be 13 or 14.
Right.
That young lady was on her phone. Now she's in the back seat she's facing me, right? And she has the phone. She stayed on that phone in different positions for about, well, I was in traffic for about 15 minutes. For the full 15 minutes, this is to go for UE there, that line. For the full 15 minutes, that young girl was on her phone in different positions, right? And she's smiling in different ways, different angles, right? And I'm like, wait, when is this going to stop? After the first 5 minutes, I said, okay, well, she can't do no more. She gone again. And then she noticed I watching her, she just changed the angle a little bit, right? And she kind of watching me, and I'm like,
How old was that?
she looked like 13, 14. She had on her
Wow.
uniform. She's going to school. This is on the way to school. So on the way to school, a 13, 14-year-old young girl is taking selfies in the back of her car, right? Instead of, in my days, my mother would say, read a book. I would pretend I read any book, but I would open the book. You want me to read a book? You don't know if I read it. It's okay, I read any book, right? But I try to imagine myself in that world at 13, 14. What would it have done to me? Who would I have become if that was my world at 13? And what amazed me with that situation is that I keep thinking, this is what I'm thinking, okay, any moment now her mother gonna turn around and say, girl, put that phone down. This was I waiting for mommy, because I seen her. I waiting for mommy to say, girl, put that phone down. It never happened, right? So I'm like, so this is normal? Or is it, you know, because if that was my daughter, not only would I say, put that phone down, I slapping the phone out. It will annoy me so much, I would slap the phone away, right? Yeah. Because it was too much. It was too much. All the different angles and and then she smiled. And then times she was talking. So I don't know if she did a video too in the mix, right? Yeah. And then my daughter also told me recently some girls got suspended from her school because one of them had naked pictures of themselves on her phone. She didn't share it, but somebody got it. She sent it to somebody who then shared it and some bacchanal.
So she sent it to somebody?
Yes. Now this is a probably 14 or 15-year-old, right? She's not more than 15. And, yeah? Excuse me. First of all, why taking naked pictures of yourself?
That is a mad but go ahead.
And this apparently is a common thing.
It's actually a very common thing.
Right?
Yeah, in the world, not just amongst young people, but yes.
So it wasn't her intention. Now, once you put yourself at risk, once you have a picture on your phone that is not inappropriate, you put yourself at risk. You better make sure that phone on your person at all times and have a mega lock or some password, right? And which is what happened to her. Somehow it got out there and it caused a hole, obviously. So now her whole image, that girl's whole image in the school, everything is tarnished now.
Was she got suspended?
She got suspended, but they have to investigate more, right? To find out, you know, really what the root of it and that kind of thing, and who's really to blame or whatever.
Because you know in school, that is it, you know what I mean? She get branded for a very, you know what I mean?
She's going to be branded for the rest of her school life. But it's sad what social media is doing to people, not only young people, big grown, I see big hardback grown adult women, before they go to a function or whatever, you know, they're taking 100 pictures, they go, I need to ask a question.
Right.
It's a sincere question. What is with the pictures in the bathrooms of the restaurants? The ladies. No, I'm asking.
Online, somebody said, I don't know.
It seems like
do you take bathroom pictures?
Right? It seems like once you go out with a group of female friends, you have to go in the bathroom, by the mirror too, and take pictures.
I think it's the lighting.
So my next question, why is it important to get a good picture in the lighting? What is it?
To get a good picture?
How much good picture in your life you go get?
So Lisa, this is a genuine question to ask you, right? I don't know, right? You see, now you take pictures. I don't know how often somebody maybe online could tell me how often you take a selfie, but when you're taking a selfie, right, like she's saying, how often you sort of wait how much pictures you sort of take to get a good one?
Honestly, when I actually was thinking just the other day, I barely have selfies, and the selfies I have are things like silly faces that I sent to like Carol and my friend. So they're all silly faces, so I actually don't fight up to take a bunch of selfies like ever. Sometimes I actually go out and I'm like, oh shucks, I reach home and I didn't take a proper selfie or I didn't take a picture. Oh well.
Okay.
But to me, it doesn't bother me that much. Like
again.
I mean, I don't think I'm trying to talk back to maybe when I was in university and stuff, right? Because when you take pictures, you'd want to post it. Because most of the time you're taking a million pictures, it's not so you could keep it to yourself and watch it, right?
Right.
You want to share it. Actually, I knew somebody in university once. They took a picture of themselves, posted it on Facebook, and then sat on the phone for the next like 4 hours counting the number of likes that they had. And when it got to 99, they were like, why doesn't a next 100 person like my picture? And it was just there waiting. So I would say that never happened to me.
What never happened to you that you
so just
never
sit down
felt?
and wait for likes, or to feel like I need to have 100 likes on my picture in order to feel like a reach or a day or nice or something. So I think it's a validation. And a lot of these social media companies are actually engineering their platforms to get you addicted to it and to keep you on it for longer periods of time. So, oh gosh, I was in my thoughts. So it's a validation thing, right? You go, you post a picture, when you get a like or comment on it, it's almost like saying somebody approves of me. And one of the things people look for is to belong. So if maybe you don't belong in a private group, a school group, or a peer group, and you go on social media and you could post a picture and this community of people are rallying behind you, like, yeah, you're nice. You would want to do it more because you'd want to feel that the high. They actually say the high you get from social media is like taking cocaine. They actually say that psychology says that the high you feel from
like
it.
When you see people like your
when people like your stuff and they share stuff and they comment,
good,
it's like
hot,
a dopamine shot.
Looking nice chick, sexy chick and thing, yeah.
So with that now, you continuously crave more of it, sometimes subconsciously, because why else you need to be on your phone so long, checking your pictures, checking out.
Why I really want to know why I started getting that exact picture. I don't know, I really do. Who went on the take the eye tell me that I really don't know. Why I started take 100 pictures to get that one?
I can't answer that, it wouldn't be appropriate.
Why can't Wait, why you think? I don't know.
I'm not saying it. Don't make me say it.
Why you think, man?
Make me say it.
Why? What happened?
I've seen girls do it. They take off.
But man and all this do it too, but go ahead.
Pictures. Yeah, I see they do it and then they choose the one they think is the most.
And we said this dog face thing when they be doing? When they skin up the mouth, what is that? No human understands supposed to look like that normally.
I think they're just trying to.
One eye is closed down. And
Onika look like she's having a seizure.
You don't take those kind of
let me
pictures,
tell you
right?
something. I am so free from that because I could go in 100 angles as we are about talking. No matter what I do, the selfie ain't looking good. So I don't even bother. Yeah. You know, it posts, right? Whatever. But honestly, it's a mystery to me. What is a mystery to me? Here, what confuses me, right? I've seen young women on social media already, and men too, right? And they look a certain way on their pictures, right? Yeah. They look pretty. They look slim. They look pretty, they look slim, they look sharp, they look, you know, edgy. And then when I see them in person, I'm like,
is you?
Maybe you need to call them on WhatsApp. Then you're good.
You know, I was like, oh, you know, I didn't even know what to say. Because it's like a different person in front of you, right? Yeah. So my thing is, that picture you took, you know that's not you.
Right.
Yeah. That is not
to me,
you.
It's like a woman putting on makeup. when a woman put on makeup, they're putting it on to make up for something.
Right.
And people editing their pictures to make up for something. So they're doing it to try to present.
Yeah, but you don't really make up though. You see the person in person with the makeup. They go beyond that, Mark. They actually make their body shape different.
But I think some of the women with makeup, if they could probably go beyond, they might. And the proof is Facebook. Because that's where they could go beyond.
True.
So it probably have a lot of people who not...
Well, the reason why they didn't it on a picture is because maybe they can't really do it in real life.
So they have a lot of
if they
people
could have done it in real life, they would have done it.
Who wish they could change many things about themselves and they have the opportunity.
Point, it comes down to that a lot of women really are not happy with who they are and what they look like.
Yeah. Right.
They really are not sad. Their image of themselves, they're not happy with it. They see something out there that they are trying to attain. A look that you see on social media, all these movie stars, models, right? And a lot of young women, you know, grown women too, really not happy with their appearance.
Yeah.
And so to get the opportunity to alter that and put it out there for the world to say, look, she's pretty. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa.
Because it's something they may never get in real life. So they'll settle for it
on social media. No, it's true. No, you that's what I wanted. I wanted to kind of say something like that, but then people say I mean and whatever. So I just bothered to say what, you know.
You ain't bothered to say what you want to say. Anyhow, so many things that we say that so many bad things we could identify off the bat of social media. One of the things is bullying. So many things is from people. Let's create a fake life. That's actually not even a real life they have, you know, and they're doing this, they're posting pictures, they're going all over, and it's not really, it's not really popping. Especially in relationships, you see relationships.
Listen, I saw in the mall, I witnessed this with my 2 eyes, a couple walking. They stopped by this place, Trinity Mall, that people take a lot of pictures. Yeah. They were normal, actually they looked sour. Right. They stopped, they took a picture, they went together, and she put her head on them, and then when they come out the picture, they put the phone down and just went back walking, no smile. Wow. So anybody, so I was like, what did I just witness there? Anybody seen that picture would say, hey, they had a nice day today, but they were sour in the mall. They were sour. They didn't look like they was having a good day at all. But when you go home and you check their Instagram.
Why people would do, I really don't know why they would do that though.
It's to create a perception. Somebody explained it today when we were meeting. Was it you, Lifa?
Probably.
Yes, say it again.
Yeah, it's social media allows you to have your ideal life. You want to have, everybody wants to have a good life. And now, when everybody has the capacity to share that life, you could now say, well, you know what, that person's life looking better than mine, but I could show them. I could show them my life good too. So they will take all these kind of fantasy pictures just to prove to the world that they're not unhappy.
Right.
You know, but it's all a lie, it's all a facade, so.
Yeah.
One of the next things we had is cause like face-to-face interactions to not be as, I guess, prominent. Like you see that like maybe a family home.
Yes. Yeah.
That everybody in stand for family time or everybody else lying and I want to talk, but everybody on there are afraid
So
to
what
ask.
families do is they sit around the table on the WhatsApp group and message.
It is so sad, but sometimes when Kevin might be in the bedroom and I outside or I by Chrissy, Kevin would message me, we in the same house. Instead of getting up and going and talking, Kevin would message me. And I would God, I want to get up now.
Right.
So it also makes you lazy too, because I got a little walking, I could do it from...
I guilty.
Yeah, I would stay right there and message. Imagine that, that's my husband in my house, so far less. Okay, long time when you wanted to talk to your friend, you don't want to waste your phone bill. You'll go online with them. Now you'll sit down and talk to them, you know, on WhatsApp all day or whatever, you know, chat.
Yeah.
So it really does hinder face-to-face interactions.
You ever meet somebody before, Mark? Maybe when I was younger and when you met them on social media and you meet them in real life, you couldn't even talk to them.
Yeah, it's odd.
Yeah.
It's be weird.
It's
You know,
odd.
you talk to you meet somebody on Facebook and you're talking and you're flowing. I don't even meet the person in real life. You can't even have a
It's
conversation.
a kind of
with
weird
them.
thing, eh?
Yes,
But I
that's
was
it.
on, before Facebook, it had something called a certain phone group had a chat where you could meet people. And I was using it to try to meet friends who was girls, right? So, but they used to communicate through text. So I asked her like, what tribe are you from now? Can you tell me how you look like
Your
or
tribe,
whatever?
what tribe she from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she said she's a Spanish and all kind of thing. So I said, cool, let's meet up. So we agreed to meet in town by the library. And I saw an African tribe person. So
African tribe.
I was looking. I asked her, where's the Spanish?
Wow. The lion?
No, this is a serious thing. She said she's a Spanish stuff with curly and whatever. And she was actually an African girl. And I end up, I bust out.
What?
We were supposed to like meet up and like kind of like a, a meet up
Question.
now.
Was she a not attractive African girl?
No, well, I prepared for Spanish.
He was a little upset. Somebody said Chinese food. Curry fake, be like, I ain't feeling for that.
Yeah, she lied now. She lied about who she was and stuff like that, and I just decided to get out of there.
You can trust her.
You can trust her? Well, I heard people worse than that already, but
Hey.
you know,
Yeah,
I met a
that's
young
true
lady
story.
off of social media, and she didn't look like how she was really looking. And when I met the person, I went to my partner, and no, we didn't really post real pictures of yourself, so the person don't know why I look like or any kind of thing fully, right? So when I went to my partner, I said, if this thing goes sour, use me, eh? So when we went, she had a friend, and the friend was nicer. So I said, Brett, the person not from my partner, he came now, he not from the country, right?
Yeah.
I said, he come down, and I said, hey, use me, right? So when we went, we had for about half an hour to an hour, we had a conversation. I was him, and he was me. But what I realized is the girl was bringing up certain things that he couldn't know. He couldn't catch us. Eventually, I had to say, hey, I is this person. And then, sadly, I left, and years after, the person would send emails and said I would hurt their life a lot. And
What?
because they
From
felt,
talking on social media?
No, they felt very rejected when, you know, when I came, because I didn't, you know, I mean, I was like, I cool, you know, but...
Wow.
And the person would send me and I apologize, it's not something, you know, but that's just how life does go. But then the reason I'm bringing up that is you could have sometimes this false life and false world that you could in, and
it could be
when
rough.
the reality hits, you ain't all living a reality at all, right? But anyhow, we're just going on online.
Wow.
Yeah, get that in time, boy.
Alright, yeah, they're all in sync today. So Valina said, I left my phone one day and I felt free, but the detachment feeling was real. If I'm honest, I did miss my phone. Let us see. Mark Albert, he says, I use my phone most of the day. One day I forgot it at home and I felt like a fish out of water. Wow. Sally said, read a book. What you think Kindle have an app for? Wow. Christopher Pereira, he says, and that's the cons of social media, not using it wisely. Even Google stores your locations and builds a route of your day-to-day movements. Someone can go online and monitor you. I find that so crazy. Sometimes I take off my location. Can your location automatically go back on? because I will go somewhere and by the time I reach home, I will see
app might force it to come on.
It send me a alert saying how was, let's say I went to a restaurant, how was Tong restaurant, and I'm like, I didn't tell you I went to a restaurant. So it's so crazy. And I saw a documentary once where they were talking about people who track people through their phones, just like the same thing, and they have like all obviously stalkers and who will go and find the people and It was something I looked at on TV. Anyway, besides the point. Mark Albert, I think the picture taken is to live up the moment because we can go back in time. It can be addictive, lol. Sometimes you may take a set of pictures and only one come out best to your liking. That's true, that's true. But at the same time, it can take away from the moment. Christopher Pereira, also some people will carry on a conversation on social media fluently. But when you meet them face to face, they can't even open their mouth. That always baffles me. Timothy Jaram, he says, could filters be described as free makeup? I think so, because Trevor Friction just added there's a new app that allows someone to change their whole body and face structure, make them slim, get abs, remove pimples, just change their entire appearance. It's just crazy. That's more dangerous than makeup. And Yala, she says, I don't like having a face-to-face conversation with someone and they keep checking their phone. I think we need cell phone etiquette. That's true. I'm guilty of that.
Guilty of that?
I do it all the time, yeah. I think, anyway, I'm not going to reason with that one. Kieran Naran, he says, what about following people's lives on social media, like families, their children, gifts, etc.? I mean, the series about families. That is a huge one. I can't do that one. I more use social media to, for like YouTube, for like makeup and all those unnecessary things.
You do any real makeup
but
in real life.
But to watch families,
that's a big thing, people follow families.
That's like actually, that's a quick fix from reality TV.
Yeah,
it is actually.
You don't have to pay for anything. You just go on YouTube and you
look at
post
their
something.
Lives every minute of every day.
Yep, and those people have millions of subscribers and views and comments. It's crazy.
But it's get you, boy.
And what is sad is a lot of times, sometimes the children in the videos, in these YouTube videos, in these vlogs, they're like, why are we doing this? And you can tell they don't want to do it. Or they might ask why.
Yeah.
It's sad, it's sad.
Yeah.
Amanda Ramke soon. I post special events so that one day when I'm not here, my kids can look back and see. I write captions so that they could see how much mommy loves them. Aww.
Aww.
Just make
okay,
sure
one more comment. Christopher Pereira. The weird part is if I meet someone in person just like that in about 2 days, I see their profile popping up on FB.
Yes. Yes. You see
that one freaky. At least my own is the location.
You don't even have to take their number. How is that possible?
How that possible?
That happened. Remember, we had a meeting last week Friday.
That is weird.
I didn't take
Christopher Pereira, you need to wipe your phone out, right? Clear your phone out. Call Megamark Computer Services and and get them to clean out your phone or something, right?
Right, there's a junkie here who said, well, what they do, they search.
So
like when they go on
but
Facebook
what if they don't
search
search for you? Is it possible for it to still happen?
It could use GPS, it could use different things. Different ways they can map people.
That is free. But anyway, Christopher Pereira, this mouse is sponsored by Megamark Computer Services. He is sponsoring you this mouse today, and I encourage you to give him a call to check your phone out, alright?
Yes, Christopher.
Alright, so guys, you can call Megamark Computer Services for all of your computer servicing needs, virus removal, hardware installation, software installation, anything like that. Just give him a call. His number is 733-6157 or 330-8791. And now we're going to get into kind of the last segment of the show. And we want to hear what you all think about parents and what can parents do today, because we're really focusing on the youth, and we want to hear what you all think that parents could do to help their children, especially in this time where we're hearing all these crazy stories about what children do to themselves because of social media and the lack of it, or too much of it, I should say, actually. So we're going to go back to Kyle now. Take it away.
Hey, obviously we're not trying to say social media is a bad thing, right? But we're just looking at a lot of the negative effects it have, because the reality is the real problem in the world is really humans. We need the help, you know, as humans, we need the help. And what is, just as a platform, we're exposed to all kind of madness happening, right? Like, I think Mark was sharing a story where, you used to create fake, I know for people to hear, that fake profiles.
Well, yeah, before I knew the Lord, I had about maybe 4 or 5 profiles, other than me, the real me, as boys and girls. And I took time with it to make it seem as it's a real person and get hundreds of friends on each of them. And then I'd eventually cause confusion between boyfriend and girlfriend and stalking people and doing a lot of things I would use it to do. You would use it to do that? Yeah. And why would you do that, man? Why you would try to cause confusion in people's relationship for that? Because I'm not happy. It was basically the enemy, the devil. The devil, misery loves company. Right. And I don't know why. I actually don't know why I used to do it. I think I just was wicked and evil in need of a savior. Amen. Thank God you got a savior. So I would like see somebody's profile, save all the pictures, make a profile with the same name, same profile, and then add that person. So they'll say, well, how come I requested myself and I would add their friends and nobody know who is the real one? And, yeah. Wow. Wow. And this is the world we live in, eh? But outside of that, obviously, it's have real scary stuff that's happened online, that, you know. And the point we want to bring up now is that obviously everybody at some point in time they will have to maybe go on social, especially because you see businesses, everything being transitioned to there, right? Yeah. Because that's what everybody using, right? I don't know, right? Who on your telephone online, who does really sit down and watch TV anymore? You don't really sit down really in front of TV and older people. Yeah. But my point is this generation is going to change in the future, right? Because in the future, it wouldn't really have that concept. It will still have TVs, but not for the purpose of how we view it, right? The TVs might be a big phone. Yeah, but my point is this, right? It transitioning, and at some point in time, we won't have that no more, right? Yeah. But we realize everything we do now is on maybe your phone, maybe on your tablet or something, is somewhere behind some screen, right? So my question to you, Nika, right? You, like I said, you this person have a daughter, right? And how old do you think, or maybe online you all could say, maybe give your suggestion and reason why, right? Should somebody at age, however young they are, should have a cell phone? Or should be on, to be on social media, not a cell phone, but to be actually on social media, active on Facebook and Instagram? Or what age do you think?
I would say, for me, this is my personal conviction. I already told my daughter, not until she leaves school, secondary school, which might be 16, 17. I think just about when she turns 17. Because for the reason of one, I don't think that she would have the wisdom necessary to filter her social media properly, like who to add, who not to add, who is a real person who might be just trying to stalk you, who, right? Yeah. She may assume that because somebody, a friend in her school, she knows this person, hey, I could add this person, but then you don't know what that person going to have on their news feed, right? So I don't think that she could properly assess that whole, you know, and then it is a big distraction from schoolwork. You're in school, there's a season in your life for everything. Right. Between the ages, when you're in secondary school, it's to study, to do your CXC, to get some good passes. Not to be on your phone, not to be taking pictures while you're going to school, not to be consumed by social media and Instagram, not, right? So I just think it's a big distraction for a school child. And so that's my reason too. And then there's too much evil, and that I don't think that a teenager could really handle. You know, too much evil. As good as it could be, there's too much evil out there on social media. I'm not going to let my child. You could see raw porn by mistake. All right. Just by mistake, porn. I mean, and I don't want my daughter to even get a flash of that now by mistake. That would be like, that would hurt me. So I'm trying to protect her. Have somehow.
But was it always, to me, when Facebook just started, it didn't have those things, and now you see like nude pictures or certain suggestions. Now you could see dead murder and all kind of thing normal. Yeah.
Well, I think it always had certain capabilities, but just now that you will live in there now, you can coming from there.
And I think it depends a lot on who your friends are too. Yeah. And what they share. But there's a lot of adult content.
A lot of adult content. That's not for
things stuff that could really be too much of a child.
Because like take a little practical, right? I just being real, right? At 13 years old, everybody in school talking about, like say even up to 16,
But
17,
true.
your whole life basically, Mark. Everybody going to school, everybody
Yeah.
talk about last night, what them doing on their phone, and everybody keep up to date in other words,
Yes,
right? Because
yes,
there's
yeah.
some people who like social media, that's tobacco. That's why they live on it. That's why they breathe on it.
Yeah.
They're not really interested in that. They don't comment, they don't say
Yeah.
nothing, but they're just there. And if you ask them a question, they know about everything going on in the world, in the country.
It's like a Marco's paradise.
It's a Marco's paradise. It's a more corner house
because-
again.
You gotta watch out your window again, eh?
You could have somebody next door, for instance, a girl, you don't know anything about her life, but you just go on her profile and you see everything.
But actually, when I meet someone for the first time, when I go home, one of the first things I do is look for them either on Instagram or Facebook to see what they put, see what they like. Check out the person, and you can get a fair idea. It's not, as we said, it's not always real. But you can get a pretty fair idea, by checking. So
seeing that, like with a young person, right? I don't know about all, right? But when I was young, even though you maybe know certain basics are right and wrong, maybe you learn some part you still, even as you're older, you still maybe have it, right? But somehow you just want to sometimes dabble in the unknown.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes people tell you don't do that, and sometimes you just want to know why. Why don't do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just that alone on social media will get you in trouble. I just being real, right? And many times you might see it as, like you saying, at 13 years old, a 13-year-old not thinking that way.
Yeah.
So it's be very hard on parents. A 13-year-old thinking them can handle themselves, them know
Yes.
what is going on,
Yes.
and them want to know why it is you're trying to control them.
Yes.
And they're not thinking the madness that their life is going to be exposed to, or what is, and they sometimes even how to recover from that, right?
Yeah.
So you online, I don't know,
True.
you tell us. You saying 13, what do you think, Lifa? How
No,
old?
I said 16, 17.
16, sorry,
Once you
16,
leave school.
17. How old do you think? Asking you.
I agree, after school, probably up
Why
to
though?
18.
Because you're young?
Yeah, but if I would say I could have done so many different things in my life if I was not distracted by social media when I was going to school. I remember when we had, Facebook was now getting real popular. I know Kyle said it was out way before, but it was now popular in like 2009 and things starting to get there. We'd be in school talking about the Farmville crops. And now you have to go. we would literally rush home to go do certain things on social media. You'd rush home.
Because I guess it wasn't any tip of your fingers all the
it
time.
wasn't any tip of your fingers, right? So, but now, so imagine, right? And it is a big distraction. And when you get distracted, it gets so hard. I know personally for myself, like if I'm working and I stop to do something on social media, I need at least 10 minutes to refocus myself.
Yes,
I'm not making any kind of sense.
yes, it's distracting. We didn't even talk about games. That is a big thing too. My daughter, again, she's 13 in school. Her friends play these games that are so addictive. They spend their life on games. So if it's for some of them, it's not necessarily the pictures or whatever. Like, some of them
Like she talk
into games.
about Farmville?
Yeah, not Farmville. They have some. She showed me some game with a granny trying to walk around, trying to murder you. What's the name of the game, Chrissy? Granny.
Oh my gosh.
That's real creative, but.
Right? The granny walking around, you have to escape this granny, and when she comes like a horror, she's trying to kill you. Right? And then, what's the other popular game? The real popular one. Stop it. Huh? Fortnite, right?
I don't know what that is.
And
It's a
apparently,
video game,
they live they on this thing 24/7.
Well, that's maybe one of the first big platform gaming was maybe one of the first public platforms where people communicate.
Yes.
Other than
World of Warcraft or something
all
like that
things,
too.
it's 10 years before that where you could
But
really
now you're on your phone and you could do it 24/7.
Yeah.
Like you get a break in school, you're going to finish the game. Yeah.
Well, I growing up, I think my parents is a little strict with that. That's for me, video games. I like video games now, and even since then, right? But I think at that age, you had to know how often, because it's a consuming
Yeah,
thing.
but it's hard to control it now because the children have their phone. It's on the phone now, and they
But
have their phone with them everywhere.
It could be a temptation. Like if your life is horrible and you could log in and be a boss in some game, or I don't know what it is do in those things. You could live our next life and just come out to eat and go back in.
Come out to eat and go back.
Listen, a lot of young people do that. They stop to eat, bathe. Well, bathing not that important. Eat and back to game.
So what so as a parent, how they should go about this then?
Well, first of all, what is one of the sad things in this world right now is that parents cannot control their children. You cannot even tell, and it's evident with what happened with the young man who chopped his mother and this young lady. You can't tell your children, it's so bad now, that you can't tell your children no to something. They go ballistic. They're ready to leave home. They're ready to...
young, they'll be able to start up.
Right.
To help the
So
children.
what happened, they create these monsters now, they're on social media, they're on their phone, they feel they're big, and when you come now and try to stop them, it's way too late.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you're trying to take away my world, you want me to kill you in truth, which is right. You're taking away my world. Especially if it's a game and the addiction and you have a world on the game and you have people waiting for you and you're taking my phone from me, right? But parents can't even, they can't stop them. So as a parent, you can't wait until the child reaches a point where they're addicted and that's all they're doing to now try and, so you have to start from the time you realize this child on their phone too many hours, say, hey, take away the phone. Just the other day I met a man who was telling me he's 14-year-old, he bought her iPhone and he realized that she was playing games and they have a chat with the game and he realized that she would come home, do her homework and then on the phone. So he said he took away the phone for a month from her. And she cried, she cried, she cried, she cried. Now, that's a good age to start doing that. She cried, you cried. He said, listen, focus on your work for a month. Let me see your grades, whatever, you get back your phone. He gave her back. After a while, she slowed down, she went back again. He take it away again. And he said, listen, I will take away the phone for good if you don't. You know, and to me, that is what you have to do.
Right.
Take it away from them. At that age, it's hard, you know, 13, 14, I mean.
But a lot of parents actually, they let in the phones babysit their children.
They're happy for the phone, yes.
That's
From
the next
smaller.
element, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, baby. Yeah, mommy gonna hear.
And
so them
I've
on the
seen
phone.
children one thing addicted to them things, you know. Just watching videos.
To YouTube. They know where to go. I was amazed watching a little baby right there, and I said he was addicted. But I shocked. I was like, what you watching? And he said, look, I watching. And he swiping and bringing up, and this me, 3 years old. And I'm like, so show me this, okay? And then he gone, and I was like, what did
Like sometimes if I don't know how to do stuff, I go to the babies. And they show me what to do.
No, because there's a reality we're facing because, I mean, education is actually going to move over to social media in a big way. Like where people go to actually virtual classes and that's what they're learning. So it means that obviously you have to use some kind of wisdom. Like one of the good ways as a parent is to actually download some security apps. That they can access certain parts of the web, you know, to help in some kind of way. So it have things out there that parents must be able to know about and do, right?
I'm going to say that could be a good business idea for somebody who could make Facebook safe for kids. I don't know if it already.
There's a way you could also monitor what sites your child go on. I mean, parents need to become vigilant now, and they can't be living in the dark ages as a parent. You might say, well, I don't know nothing about them phone and computer. That is for them young people. Come on. So you just okay with your child being in a world that you have no control over? That is crazy. So as parents, you have to go and educate yourself too. So that you can protect your children. Or if you don't want to educate yourself, you don't know nothing about social media, then let them don't be on social media either. If you can't control it, then
until they're appropriate age.
Until they get older.
Because you had to be a little, at this age, you had to be active in your children's life.
You have to be.
And you have to be able to help them because, like we're all saying about being young, it's easy to get consumed into a world where you're minding people's business. You're playing game, having fun, you're doing all kind of different things, right? To them, they might see, why am I coming off of this? This is like life, you know what I mean? I find joy, I find entertainment, like we talked about before, where somebody like your profile, you feel a niceness. So you have to be able to, like for me, Brent, I thinking about long time, if I would have been, I had MSN and different things then, right? And they would have all kind of thing going on in school, but I used to be happy not to go back with that home, boy. Because I had friends home now and I wanted to play football, I wanted to do that, and I think children today just don't know. Like if I ask a child when last they fly, if they ever fly a kite, they even know it's that.
Well, I think
probably have an app where you can fly kites.
Well,
some kind of
all the games online, most games you play now.
Long time a big birthday gift would have been a bike or a scooter. Now it's an iPhone. Now me want no bike, buy me a phone or a tablet. I want an iPad. I don't want a bike.
And that's sad though, that you don't even miss out on certain things in life that you just, you know what I mean? But anyhow, let me go to Ava and let me hear what is going on online.
As Onika mentioned that I remember recently, this week, probably Monday, I was listening to this radio station and this guy, I think he called in And he said he told his children to go outside and play. And they were like, what are we supposed to go outside and do? Like, they truly didn't know what do you go outside and do. And
That is sad.
that's where we are in the world today. All right, let me get to some comments. Let's see.
Sure, and even sweat.
Amanda Ramsoon. I know of so many parents who said they are not allowing their teens to have phones, but the reality is that so many of them have a second phone that their parents know nothing about. Wow, that's serious.
You can have it in jail.
Aniela said social media changed the dynamic of the way we live. Even HR professionals review candidates' profile before engaging a candidate. Amanda Ramsoon also said, I would say around 15. I'm a high school teacher too, so I know all about teens and cell phones. I will be closely monitoring though. Christopher Pereira, I have not owned a TV in 15 years. I gave away my TV. Wow. That's a serious one. What you said, Nix? What would you do with a TV?
Yes, everything is on your phone or your laptop.
No, but sometimes you keep on a bigger screen though.
We just watch it on the laptop.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as you crouch up on your bed.
Christopher Pereira says parents need to educate their children of the good and bad of it. Recently, one young lady was being trapped by a pedophile, and good thing her mom catched up on her daughter's phone and was able to trap the guy, and police arrested him. Profiles can be fake, teach them reality.
Yeah.
Mark Valina said you have real time on your hands. That's probably when you created.
That's before I was 18 and things.
When you created those fake profiles. Let me see. Ruth Joseph, I like this one. She says, I agree. I bought my son an Android phone when he did well in tests. His grades got so bad and the amount of groups he was in was too much for him. I was forced to mash up the phone. Here the ending though. Now he's doing very good in school. So guys, Ruth, call Ruth if you all need help, alright? Mash it up. Kerwin cracked a really lame joke there. I'm gonna save you the embarrassment, Kerwin, and not read that comment.
Oh gosh.
Christopher Pereira. Nah, it real lame. Christopher Pereira, you will tag me after as well. It makes it even more complicated when parents have splits and making a mutual decision if their child should have a phone or not. Okay, yes, that's true. Belina says, yes, I lost a good portion of my life to Candy Crush.
Oh my God.
Celeste says, as much as I like my phone, I really feel strongly about this issue with phone and children. I'm sure it will have serious repercussions when they are adults. I don't want that for my children. Okay, I have to wrap up with these comments. Aniela said, I think social media affects young ladies more than young men. Lots of young men look for validation and word online. They want to look at models on magazine covers. Young women, sorry, that's what I was like. Oh. Lots of young women look for validation and worth online. They want to look at models on magazine covers. And actually, that leads me to my very last giveaway, sponsored by Carl's Construction. Guys, that number is 3852775. You can give them a call for any of your construction needs, whether it be demolition, backfill, gravel, stuff like that, anything along those lines. Just give them a call, all right? It's Alberto Mendez you can ask for, or you can just ask for the Baco man, all right? His number is 3852775. And Aniela, you are the winner of our Bluetooth headset. Congratulations to you. Sponsored by Carl's Construction, guys. Let me see. All right, I'm going to read a few more comments and we go back to Kyla, right? Because I know we have to wrap up. Celeste says, parents have to get involved in their kids' lives and spend time, plan activities to help their children have fun outside of social media and YouTube. That is very true. Christopher says, I do apologize. This is predictive. Text ain't so predictive. It changed in my spell. Okay, I didn't see any of the what's happening there.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, so let me just continue to read some comments here.
Nah, 1, 2.
Is that intentional, guys? Yes. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. That's the close-ups. But they wouldn't see it though. Let me see.
Why didn't put up before?
You're real tremor up there though. I was on a flow with my comments here. Let me see. All right, so before I go, I want to say thank you all, every single person that commented, everyone that viewed. Thanks so much for viewing. Remember, you could always check out our videos, our shows, I should say, on our page. It's always there, it's saved. So, and remember to share as well, all right? You could always come back on and view something. If you missed a show, you can always come back on and check it out. And remember to like our page, and you could click on that little notification. So every time we come on and we are live, especially on YouTube, you can see that notification, right? And you'll join us and you'll be part of this awesome show. And before I finally go, I cannot go without saying happy birthday to my awesome, lovely brother-in-law, Dion Vozier or Dion Smith,
hey,
whichever
happy
one.
Birthday, Dion.
All right, happy birthday to you. You are, according to Angel, the best husband and father in the world. All right, so happy birthday. I couldn't ask for a better brother-in-law and a better husband for my sister, right? So happy birthday to you. We love you lots and we miss you. So guys, that's a wrap for me. Good night to all of you. Thanks so much for being part of the show and making it awesome. We're gonna go back to Kyle now.
Hey, solid done way. Happy birthday, Dion. You're born on a great day, brother. Enjoy it. Yeah. You know, as we close off, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you all take the advice. Some of the things we talk about is like some things real. You see, sad things about these pictures, I can't really make out some of these people here right now. Yeah. It's so close in your pan. But anyhow, you know, we're gonna wrap up. Is there anything we want to share with anybody out there before we close off?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, to the young women who looking for a sense of worth and trying to find your identity through social media. You're looking for approval. You want the likes. You know, it's a false sense of worth, though it's not real. Most of the times, people who respond to you in social media, it's not, you know, they actually respond to you differently in person. You know, I would suggest to any young girl who might feel that that's the only place they feel secure, that maybe you should try and get to know your creator, the person who made you. God made all of us unique. Listen, all of us cannot look the same. You know, I think a lot of women have an issue with their looks, and everybody trying to look like the same person. This image of what they think a beautiful woman is supposed to look like. If that was, you know, that would be real boring. And it would be hard on the fellas too if everybody was drop dead gorgeous. You know what I mean? Because then plenty of them wouldn't get you going off here. But my problem is get back on track. Back on track, back on track. Right? What I want to say is to find your true identity in Christ. Who God has made you to be is beautiful. God does not make mistakes. Nothing about you is a mistake. I used to think God made a mistake with my nose. Now I accept it as a part of me. Well, right?
Yeah. Some things is not God's fault, you know. Fault, about fall of man.
It's God make me, right?
Yeah, I hear you say, but some things is a fall of
God
man.
God make me perfect,
yeah,
right?
And you know, you have a little defection, that's all right. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
God made all of you perfect in His image and likeness. You see why girls just want to alter themselves and try to be good? People laughing at you, right?
Good,
so yeah, so long and short, find your identity in Christ. Learn to love yourself based on who God says you are, and learn who God says you are. You have everybody has a unique quality, something about them that makes them unique, that makes them lovable. We were made for love, to be loved, to give love. And you can only really bring out those beautiful things in you through Christ, through bonding with the person who made you, who you are. You know, so social media, oh my, it's a big substitute. And you know, ladies, another thing too, it always has somebody prettier than you. So if that's what you keep trying to attain, man, you'll be going around in circles. That'll make up every day to make you prettier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just relax and enjoy who you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just maybe read this verse. The Bible says that there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy. That comes from 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. And you know, it's just sad to know that one of the things the Bible says that they'll be just lovers of themselves, that people get consumed on social media just by themselves, about how they look, how they do. It's not obviously they say nothing wrong with taking a picture, taking a selfie, or any kind of, but to realize that that is what you actually makes your life. then there's something wrong. You know what I mean? If that's what make your life, then something wrong. The reason being is, we say in social media, right? It's somehow in it, we look for some kind of form of some kind of relationship in some kind of way, whether it be some kind of liking, something happening, right? I encourage everybody already, the ultimate form of relationship and expression you can find is actually through the love of Christ. Yeah. Where you would actually need something to fill a gap, where you can actually find joy in certain things, where you realize maybe I really don't need this in my life. It just has some form of a tool for me to express myself rather than it bringing me some kind of, you know, where is my identity. You catch where I'm coming from? It's something totally different. Because obviously we can't say social media itself wrong, because right now you're all using it to watch this wonderful program. Right. So we want to tell everybody, you know, good night, and you all have a wonderful, you know, next topic we're talking about is going to be about Carnival.
Mark, you want to say something?
Me? I was just agreeing with him.
Yeah. The next topic we're going to have is Carnival, and we're going to have an interesting guest. So I encourage everybody to tune in. Yeah, so you all have a blessed night in Jesus' name. Yeah. We out.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. I hope you really enjoyed it. You can go on over to our YouTube channel and click subscribe. You can also click on that bell at the bottom and you'll be able to get live notifications. For our Facebook viewers, remember to like, comment, and share, guys. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And if you'd like to come on down and be part of our live audience, we are located at number 12 Anna Street, Woodbrook. Have a great night. Thank you for being part of the show. Good night.